Our journey began in Barcelona, boarding a train to Pamplona, the historic city that bursts to life every July during the San Fermín festival. The ride itself felt like a prelude to something extraordinary, passing through rolling hills, vineyards, and small Spanish villages, all while the anticipation grew. Pamplona is a city of only about 200,000 people, but during the festival, nearly 1 million visitors pour in from around the world. The moment we arrived, we could feel the energy pulsing through the streets. Music, dancing, parades, and people everywhere dressed in striking white clothes with red scarves and sashes. That iconic outfit isn't just for show. It's a tradition that symbolizes the festival's history. The white represents purity and unity, while the red pays tribute to Saint Fermin, who was martyred and beheaded, his blood becoming part of the festival symbolism. The red scarf, tied around the neck, is worn by nearly everyone, uniting locals and visitors in a shared identity. Walking into the crowds dressed in white and red makes you feel like you're part of something much larger than yourself, a living tradition carried on for centuries. On our first day, we attended a traditional bullfight. Walking into the arena was like stepping back in time. The bullring was alive with excitement, chants, trumpets, and the rhythmic clapping of thousands of people. It wasn't just sport, it was theater. Bullfighting has roots reaching back thousands of years, with early connections to Iberian rituals and Roman spectacles where bulls were revered as symbols of power. By the Middle Ages, mounted nobles showcased their skill by spearing bulls. But in the 18th century, bullfighting became the spectacle we know today, where matadors on foot stole the spotlight. The fight is as much about artistry as it is about danger. The matador's cape movements are carefully choreographed, like a dance designed to display elegance, control, and bravery. For supporters, it's seen as an art form, a cultural ritual that reflects discipline and tradition. The following morning, the atmosphere shifted into something entirely different. The running of the bulls, or encierro. Before dawn, the streets filled with runners. Most of them also dressed in white with red scarves, continuing the tradition. Nervous energy buzzed through the crowd as spectators gathered behind wooden barricades. The roots of the run are practical. Centuries ago, bulls were herded through Pamplona streets to reach the arena for the evening fight. Over time, locals began running ahead of the animals, turning necessity into a daring test of courage that eventually became a defining spectacle of San Fermín. At exactly 8 a.m., a rocket exploded in the sky, and the bulls were released. The sound of their hooves on the cobblestones thundered through the narrow streets. Runners sprinted ahead, slipping, shouting, some barely dodging the horns as the massive animals charged forward. The run is only about half a mile long, lasting just minutes, but the adrenaline makes it feel eternal. Watching from the sidelines, the energy was overwhelming. The fear, the excitement, and the roar of the crowd all blending into a rush of pure intensity.